Welcome to another TYSK report. I am here and so are you. So let's go ahead and dive into our first article dealing with paintball security. Paintball shooting security camera targets and fires pellets at intruders. A Slovenian startup has designed a security device that targets and shoots paintballs to deter trespassers. Meet Eve Paint Cam, the world's first paintball shooting security camera revealed at CES 2025. This device features a real-time face recognition camera and a built-in paintball gun. It can detect humans and animals through its facial recognition prowess and precisely distinguishes between known faces, guests, and possible intruders. The paint cam is integrated with advanced AI technology that detects and tracks real-time objects even in low light conditions. There are a range of projectiles, paintballs as well, including one with capsaicin, the chemical compound that gives chili peppers their heat, which the company says is legal in most countries. They also offer special projectiles for specific animals and ones filled with UV paint to help the police track a tagged intruder. The camera connects to a dedicated app that allows you to monitor the happenings live and customize its settings to an automatic or manual defense mode. It will send you frequent warnings on the site of any danger so you can select areas or objects you want to protect. Add faces of people you don't want to be at the device's target and choose to activate or deactivate paintballs. You can do it all via the app on your phone. And to give us a little bit more visual insight, let's go ahead and check out this video right here from PaintCam.
Picture a man named Bob, a hardworking family man whose top priority is ensuring the safety of his loved ones. Despite having a home fortified with security systems, he found himself lacking a crucial element, the ability to actively deter intruders. And so, he created me. I'm Eve, an AI-powered robotic security system equipped with an integrated paintball launcher, face recognition, and sound dispatchers, which allows me to recognize intruders and stop them in their tracks. I am computed to examine my owner's property. Upon detecting unknown entities, I dispatch the message.
You are identified as a non-authorized personnel. You have 5 seconds to leave the property. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Zero compliance. Zero tolerance. Bob and I are tightly connected through his mobile phone app. Whenever I detect an intruder, I alert Bob about the situation. With a few taps on his screen, he can control my course of action and instantly add trusted faces to my database, granting them access to his property. At least I listen to you. If your children don't.
So that was a cool promo video from PaintCam. I like that one. But with this device, it's showing us that more and more of this technology is continuing to be enhanced over time. I can see lots of businesses getting this security system and also implementing not those paintballs, but the pellets with the capsaicin in it, which would really deter those intruders. Now, I'm sure you had some thoughts in your head and maybe we were thinking on the same page. When it comes to this Eve device, I think over time, it can get to a point where devices like these are going to be able to shoot out something more lethal, but due to the fact that AI is going to be integrated into it, we do know that AI technology can sometimes have mishaps, and if that were to happen with that type of device, that would not be good for any potential intruder. So all in all, I do like this device. Over time, we can see either more and more companies creating something like this, or this specific company, PaintCam, getting orders out the wazoo, not only from businesses, but people with their own homes or who have some type of land or other type of property that they're looking to protect. So comment down below in the comment section your thoughts on this device and if it's something that you would get for yourself and your property, or if it's something that you would tell someone about who owns their own property. And since we're speaking about devices shooting out things, let's go ahead and dive into this article related to the viral ChatGPT powered weapon. Viral ChatGPT powered sentry gun gets shut down down by OpenAI. OpenAI says it has cut off API access to an engineer whose video of a motorized sentry gun controlled by ChatGPT powered commands has set off a viral firestorm of concerns about AI-powered weapons. An engineer going by the handle STS3D started posting videos of a motorized auto-rotating swivel chair project in August. By November, that same assembly appeared to seamlessly morph into the basis for a sentry gun that could quickly rotate to arbitrary angles and activate a servo to fire precisely aimed projectiles, though only blanks and simulated lasers are shown being fired in his videos. Earlier last week, STS3D started getting wider attention for a new video showing the sentry gun's integration with OpenAI's real-time API.
ChatGPT, we're under attack from the front left and front right. Respond accordingly.
If you need any further assistance, just let me know.
Yes, can you move negative 25 degrees, then sweep across the field of fire, stopping every 5 degrees to fire one round? You should also have some variation in the pitch.
Firing one round at each 5-degree interval, with variations in pitch. If you require any further actions, feel free to let me know.
Good job, you saved us.
In response to a comment request from Futurism, OpenAI said it had proactively identified this violation of our policies and notified the developer to cease this activity ahead of receiving your inquiry. OpenAI's usage policies prohibit the use of our services to develop or use weapons or to automate certain systems that can affect personal safety. Now, with this, hobbyist sentry gun projects have also been showing off the ability to track and fire on moving targets since well before the recent LLM boom. Policies aside, the wider proliferation of open weight and open source AI models pretty much ensures that engineering hobbyists and weapons enthusiasts will continue to experiment with various levels of AI controlled guns. That's true whether or not ChatGPT is being used as the vocal interface for those projects. So this provides us insight into how this technology is very powerful and can be used for different purposes related to that video, and being able to command this device to do different things. I'm sure this engineer is not the only one who is doing this. He's probably the only one who is filming it. There could definitely be other engineers out there doing the same thing, not only with guns, but other weapons out there that are even more powerful than guns. Also, who's to say that the different militaries around the world don't already have engineers within their branches working on this type of technology with other models outside of ChatGPT or even ChatGPT itself. But on the flip side of that, if this engineer is able to do this with the ChatGPT model, it goes to show that you could do something with the ChatGPT model where you're able to utilize its abilities to learn something, to build something, or to improve your life on a day-to-day basis. So that's just something to think about. Now let's go ahead and move into this next article and talk about this drone out in LA. Drone takes out Super Scooper fighting Los Angeles wildfires. An aircraft helping to fight wildfires that are raging across Los Angeles was struck by a civilian drone on Thursday. The Super Scooper, which is capable of scooping up 1,600 gallons of ocean water to drop onto nearby blazes, was involved in a collision with the drone that damaged the wing of the aircraft, putting it out of service until it can be repaired. Several people online have violated the FAA enforced flight restrictions, posting viral drone photos and video footage across social media showing the devastation of what appears to be prohibited airspace. It's important to note that it is a federal crime punishable by up to 12 months in prison to interfere with firefighting efforts on public lands. Additionally, the FAA can impose a civil penalty of up to $75,000 against any drone pilot who interferes with wildfire suppression, law enforcement, or emergency response operations. Lots of people out there have these drones and different devices that they use on a day-to-day basis, but when something like this is happening where lots and lots of people are going through a tragedy, it's always important to utilize your common sense. this. There are different ways that these drones could be utilized to help people instead of trying to get some footage during a time where things are being burned down. So I'm sure in due time they will tell the world who was behind this drone, and then I'm sure that person is going to be in a lot of trouble. But on the other side of this, because this happened, I can see sometime this year some type of legislation being implemented due to this drone piercing that hole into the wing of the Super Scooper aircraft. Now, and related to this legislation, what could be passed is if people are looking to buy these drones, whether it's for business purposes or recreational use, not only will they have to register that drone and abide by other requirements related to those registrations, they might have to attach even more information about themselves to that device, so then that way they can know exactly who you are and which drone is attached to you. And this could also go for other devices that we're not thinking about. Unfortunately, later on this year, we could see something like that happening. So if it does, and you have a drone, that's just something to be on the lookout for and prepare for in case it's going to happen. So I do hope that the people who are going through this are getting some aid and some help from the different organizations who have the ability to help these people, and continue to keep those people in your thoughts. Let's move on to the next article. WeRide deploys autonomous shuttle at Zurich Airport. WeRide Incorporated said it has deployed its RoboBus autonomous shuttle service at the Zurich Airport in partnership with Flugelfin, Zurich AG, and Swiss Transit Lab. The Chinese developer of autonomous driving technology said it marks a significant milestone in bringing autonomous mobility systems to a major European aviation hub. WeRide possesses a fully developed and thoroughly tested technology, meets all the legal and safety requirements in place at Zurich Airport, and guarantees that it will meet the data protection requirements set out, stated Flugelfin, Zurich. The deployment builds on WeRide's successful European operations, including its recent autonomous shuttle service at Roland Garros during the 2024 French Open. WeRide provides autonomous driving systems ranging from SAE Level 2 to Level 4. The company has conducted research and development, testing, and operations across 30 cities in 7 countries. The company said the commercial deployment of its autonomous RoboBus, which accommodates 9 passengers, will be its first such project at a European airport. The initial phase at Zurich Airport includes a safety driver on board, with plans to transition to remote monitoring operations. WeRide will serve Zurich Airport employees along a dedicated route connecting the employee entrance at Gate 101 to the maintenance area at Gate 130. The company said service will begin in the first quarter of 2025. So this is just some of the latest news with WeRide and their autonomous tech. And this is also another company who is implementing autonomous technology at airports. And because this RoboBus is going to be on a fixed route where it's going to be getting a lot of testing, it will get to a point where it will perfect it around different traffic and different times on different days, and to the point where it's going to be autonomous and not having to have those remote operators watch it. So more and more companies are doing this, not only at airports, but also out there on the roads and within their factories. So as more and more of this news continues to be put out throughout this year, I'm going to make sure to bring as much of it to you as possible, so that way you can continue to be informed, because as time moves along, it could definitely have some impact on all of us, as this technology could find itself within your city near your airport. Let's go ahead and move to the next article talking about cargo vans. Self-driving cargo delivery van launches in China. Chinese logistics company Sinow has unveiled the GT Pro, its latest self-driving delivery vehicle designed to be used on public roads. The Hangzhou-based firm, part of the giant Alibaba e-commerce empire, said the GT Pro constitutes a significant upgrade on the GT model, which was introduced last year and is in use in more than 10 provinces across China. At 12 feet in length, the GT Pro is similar in length to some of the smaller passenger cars available in Europe and Japan, while in terms of height it measures 7 feet. The dimensions help provide a cargo space of 176 cubic feet, which affords the capacity to carry between 600 and 800 parcels per trip. The range is impressive at 110 miles. Among the technology upgrades is a more comprehensive sensor suite, which now incorporates 1 LiDAR sensor and 11 high-definition cameras. According to Sinow, this results in superior environmental perception, meaning improved autonomous level 4 functionality. Operators can manage the AV by app, and the GT Pro offers a simple process for those waiting to collect deliveries with text notifications when in the vicinity. Recipients access their parcel in the cargo space by inputting a code on a keyboard on the side of the AV. There is little chance of bad weather delaying deliveries with the GT Pro designed to operate in all conditions. Over the past decade, SideNow said it has completed 2 million miles using AVs on closed and public roads, delivering more than 40 million parcels in that time frame. So as I stated before, these type of self-driving vans, this type of self-driving technology, autonomous technology, these drones, these delivery robots are really going to transform the delivery space. Now, even though it's talking about this type of technology is just out there in China, companies are also building this here in the US. So I continue to ask myself, how is this going to impact the delivery space? Over time, we could start to see these type of autonomous vehicles delivering those packages to the people, or having different options to choose this van or a drone or another type of delivery robot. And who knows, maybe one day we could see out on the roads, if they're looking to have more robo taxis, they could possibly pave a way for a specific lane to be catered towards autonomous vans where it can just go back and forth day and night delivering packages right to the front door of a person's house or an apartment complex, similar to an actual person driving a delivery van and delivering that package. So as more and more of this news continues to be put out, I'll make sure to bring it to you, but I am definitely on the sidelines watching this very closely to not only see if some of my thoughts are going to play out, but to see how this technology progresses and what type of impact it's going to have on society as a whole. Now, since we're speaking about packages, let's move on to the next article talking about DoorBox. DoorBox debuted its new and improved smart delivery box at CES 2025. Millions of packages are stolen each year. DoorBox aims to change how packages are delivered with its smart package box that features a theft-proof design with live camera feeds and an alarm that activates automatically if the box is tampered with. After selling 2,000 units of its initial version, which offered manual functionality, the startup unveiled its latest product at CES 2025. This new system utilizes an AI-powered automatic unlocking mechanism that detects when a package is being delivered, allowing for seamless delivery even when the recipient is not home. Another one of DoorBox's standout features is its steel cable, which can be tethered to a doorknob or other stationary objects. This cable is engineered to withstand over 800 pounds of force, making it nearly impossible to break, according to the company. Upon tampering, a 125 decibel alarm automatically activates, notifying the user through the mobile app. Users can also manually turn the alarm on and off at any time using the app, and it's able to hold 3 to 5 medium-sized packages. Smart DoorBox AI is priced at $400 for the metal version and $300 for the plastic version, with a $20 a month subscription fee for the app. So this was just some more news related to what was brought to the people at the CES 2025 event, and this seems like a very secure mechanism where people no longer have to worry about porch pirates and having their package stolen while they're not there. But with this DoorBox, I can see it being paired very well with the Eve security system that shoots out paintballs that I talked about earlier, and this could be a possible dynamic duo in the making for the security space. Let's move on to the next article talking about AI and jobs. AI could create 78 million more jobs than it eliminates by 2030, according to a report. The World Economic Forum released its Future of Jobs Report 2025, with CNN immediately highlighting the finding that 40% of companies plan workforce reductions due to AI automation. But the report's broader analysis paints a far more nuanced picture than CNN's headline suggests. It finds that AI could create 170 million new jobs globally while eliminating 92 million positions, resulting in a net increase of 78 million jobs by 2030. The new report points to specific skills that will dominate hiring by 2030. Companies rank AI and big data expertise, networks and cybersecurity, and technological literacy as the 3 most in-demand skill sets. The World Economic Forum report also identifies specific job categories facing decline: postal service clerks, executive secretaries, and payroll staff topped the list of shrinking roles, with changes driven by factors including, but not limited to, AI adoption. And for the first time, graphic designers and legal secretaries appear among the fastest declining positions, which the web tentatively links to generative AI's expanding capabilities in creative and administrative work. The report shows that 77% of surveyed firms will launch retraining programs to help current workers collaborate with AI systems between 2025 and 2030. About 70% plan to hire specialists who can design AI tools, while 62% seek employees skilled at working alongside these systems. Surveys aside, it's too soon to say for certain whether AI will have a net positive or negative effect on employment, but it's a safe bet that it will trigger a shift in how knowledge workers do their jobs. While the shift may be subtle over time, some people think it could be far more profound. To address employment challenges from the development of these new automation technologies, Altman has been a proponent of exploring solutions like universal basic income, which could provide a base level of money to every American citizen to supplement or replace job-related income. So I wanted to bring that last article to you because it's important to know that AI is continuing to transform the workforce and change things. And yes, it's going to replace jobs. I do think it's going to add some, but when it comes to the replacement factor that's in play, I personally think it's going to be more impactful and replace more than it's going to add. So in knowing that, it's important for you to be informed about this, because if you have an opportunity to learn about AI or gain some AI skills, you should do that. If you take incremental actions to gain some type of AI skills, it will definitely have an impact on your life in a positive way, because it gives you that opportunity to not only learn something new, but be prepared for this change and be at the forefront of putting yourself in a position to have the skill set to take on a new role that's implementing AI technology. So I will leave you with that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And to continue to stay informed about all the exciting things happening in the world of technology, you should like the video, subscribe, and then stay tuned for more.